The easiest mistake people make with credit card rewards is chasing the biggest number without asking whether that number actually fits their life. So in this video, I want to walk through a simple way to choose a credit card strategy without getting trapped by bonuses, points, annual fees, or complicated reward systems. A good credit card is not the one with the loudest advertisement, and it is not always the one with the biggest welcome offer. A good credit card is the one that rewards the spending you already do, helps reduce costs you already have, and stays simple enough that you can use it correctly every month. Before you compare cards, start with your real spending. Look at where your money actually goes, not where you wish it went. Some people spend heavily on groceries, gas, dining, and online shopping. Some people spend more on travel, hotels, rideshare, subscriptions, or business expenses. Some people barely travel at all, but they use one card for everyday purchases. If your card gives bonus rewards in categories you rarely use, the card may look powerful on paper, but weak in real life. This is why the first rule is simple. Match the card to your habits before you match it to your goals. If you want simplicity, cashback can be very strong. Cashback is easy to understand because the value is clear. If you earn 2% back, you know what that means. If you redeem cash back as a statement credit, bank deposit, or direct savings, it reduces real costs without forcing you to learn airline programs, hotel charts, transfer partners, blackout dates, or award availability. That does not make cashback boring. In many cases, cashback is the most disciplined reward because it turns normal spending into direct savings. If you are paying down debt, building an emergency fund, managing a tight budget, or trying to keep your system simple, cashback may be the smarter choice. Travel points can be powerful, but they require more planning. Points can sometimes be worth more than cash back when you redeem them carefully for flights, hotels, or transfer partner awards. The upside is real, but the value is not automatic. A point is not the same as cash in your bank account. Its value depends on how you redeem it, when you travel, what programs you use, and whether you are flexible with dates and destinations. If you earn a lot of points but never use them well, you may be collecting a currency that slowly loses value. Programs can change rules, award prices can rise, and availability can disappear. That is why travel points work best when you have a clear travel goal. Maybe you want to visit family every year, take one international trip, reduce hotel costs, or upgrade a flight you were already planning to take. When points are attached to a real plan, they become a tool. When they are collected without a plan, they can become a distraction. Annual fees are another area where people get confused. A card with a fee is not automatically bad, and a no-fee card is not automatically better. The question is whether the benefits create real value for you after the fee. If a card costs $95 per year but saves you $300 through rewards and benefits you naturally use, that card may make sense. If a card costs hundreds of dollars per year but gives credits, lounge access, or perks you only use because you feel pressured to justify the fee, the math may be weaker than it looks. Do not count a benefit at full value unless it replaces something you would have paid for anyway. A hotel credit is valuable if you were already booking that hotel. A dining credit is useful if it fits your normal routine. Lounge access is nice, but it should not make you spend more on travel just to feel like you are using the card. Welcome bonuses can be attractive, but they are also where many people lose discipline. A big bonus can be valuable if you can meet the spending requirement through normal purchases and pay the balance in full. But if the bonus pushes you to buy things you did not need, the reward may disappear quickly. Interest charges, late fees, and unnecessary spending can destroy the value of any bonus. Credit card rewards only work when you avoid carrying a balance. If you pay interest, the bank is probably earning more from you than you are earning from the card. This is the foundation of every reward strategy. Pay in full, on time, every month. If that is not realistic right now, the best credit card strategy may be to use fewer cards, lower your spending, and focus on stability before rewards. Another mistake is opening too many cards too quickly. More cards can mean more rewards, but they can also mean more due dates, more rules, more fees, and more chances to make mistakes. A simple setup is often better than a complicated setup you cannot manage. For many people, 2 or 3 cards are enough. One card can cover everyday spending. Another can cover a strong category like groceries, dining, gas, or travel. A third can support a specific goal, like transferable points or a useful no-fee backup. The goal is not to own the most cards. The goal is to give every card a job. If a card does not have a clear job, it may not belong in your wallet. You should also think about redemption behavior. Some people are great at saving points for high-value travel redemptions. Other people prefer immediate rewards they can use every month. Neither style is wrong. The wrong strategy is the one you will not actually follow. If you know you do not enjoy comparing airline partners or searching for award seats, do not build your entire system around complex travel points. If you love planning trips and can stay organized, points may give you more upside. Your personality matters because rewards are not just math, they are behavior. A reward system that creates stress, confusion, or overspending is not a good system, even if the theoretical value is high. Credit score impact is another reason to move carefully. Applying for a new card can create a hard inquiry, and opening new accounts can affect your average account age. Over time, responsible credit use can help your credit profile, but short-term changes can matter if you are preparing for a mortgage, auto loan, or major financial application. If you have a big loan coming soon, it may be smarter to pause new card applications and keep your profile stable. Rewards are useful, but they should not interfere with bigger financial goals. You also need to review your cards once or twice a year. A card that made sense last year may not make sense today. Your spending may change, your travel may change, a fee may increase, a benefit may become less useful, a reward category may no longer match your life. During a review, ask 3 questions. What did this card earn for me? What did this card cost me? Did it make my financial life easier or harder? If the card no longer earns enough value, you can consider downgrading, product changing, or closing it, depending on your situation and the issuer rules. The point is to stay intentional. Credit card rewards should support your life, not quietly shape your life around a bank program. The best strategy is usually the one that balances value, simplicity, and control. If you want direct savings, choose cash back and keep the system clean. If you want travel upside, choose points with a clear redemption plan. If you want both, build a hybrid setup where cash back handles everyday savings and points support specific trips. But no matter which path you choose, remember the same rule. Rewards are only valuable when they reduce costs you are already going to have. A free flight is not free if it made you overspend. A luxury perk is not valuable if it pushes you into a lifestyle you were not planning to pay for. A bonus is not a win if it creates debt. The smartest credit card users are not the people chasing every offer. They are the people who know their numbers, know their habits, and know when to say no. Credit cards can be powerful tools, but the tool has to stay under your control. Use rewards to save money, travel cheaper, and make your spending more efficient, but never let points, miles, or cash back become the reason you spend. In the end, the best credit card strategy is not about maximizing every possible cent. It is about building a system you can manage confidently, pay off completely, and use consistently without stress. That is how rewards become useful, and that is how you make the card work for you instead of the other way around.